Okay, this is a quick tutorial on how to do something that's really cool if you're new to playing the guitar. If you're not familiar with these electronic tuners, you can see I'm hitting the top string, the thickest string, that's the low E. Even though it's called the low E because it's the thickest, it's also the string closest to my chin. If I hit that, it's telling me that the E is a little bit flat, it's a little bit too low. So I have to turn the knob to raise that, and when it's in tune, now it's in tune. You see where it's going straight up, the E. This is too low, and this is, and then if I tighten it too much, you'll see it goes past. That's too high. Okay, so now it's in tune. Now it's in tune. Now the A is already in tune. I've already tuned it up. A little sharp, a little high. So now it's in tune. The rest of the guitar is in tune. So now if I just take the top string, which is this thickest one, E string, and then the A string right next to it, if I just hit the two of them, I'll remove this for now. I'm just hitting the top two. E, A, E, A. Now you don't need to know anything about chords. This is the E chord. I know you can't really see it, but the first part of the E chord is the E string, the low E, and then the second fret is the second part of the E chord. See my finger, my index finger is right there. So if I hit the both of them together, that is part of the basic E chord. Actually, the other strings are part of it, but I'm just ignoring that for now. I'm just trying to show you how to do something that sounds kind of cool pretty quick. If you don't know anything about the guitar, but it has to be in tune. The E and the second fret on the A. Play them together, and that's the beginning of the whole E chord. The whole E chord is like this. You can't really see it, but I'll just do it like this. Now, if you're just learning how to play the guitar, just hit those first two strings. That's all I'm hitting. Now, if we go like this, if we take the second fret and go to the fourth fret, and we go back to the second fret, the fourth fret, and that's only on the A string. We're just letting the E ring out open. It already sounds kind of cool, right? Now if we take this part of our palm, it's called palm muting, but we're not really using the palm, we're using this part of my hand. If I do the very same thing, and I go like this, I'm pressing against the strings with that part of my hand. Now we're starting a very beginnings of a blues progression. So again, just the E, and then the second fret of the A, which is actually, the note is a B, but don't worry about that. Just worry that it's the second fret. And now I'm going to palm mute it with my palm. Second fret, fourth fret. Second fret, fourth fret. Second fret, fourth fret. Now I'm going to go to the fifth fret and watch how cool that sounds. Additionally, with palm muting with this part of my hand. So that's second fret, fourth fret, fifth fret, fourth, second, fourth, fifth, fourth. Now I'm hitting the E open. I'm not putting any finger on the E string, the low E. I'm just playing with the A string, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. Without palm muting, it sounds like this. Now, ideally, you want to keep your finger on that 2nd fret and then use your other fingers to make that same sequence. But that's a little advanced, so that's why the way to start it is to just use your index finger. Just go 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret, and that's only on the A string, which is the 2nd string. They may even call it the 5th string, because really you count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But when I learned, in my mind, it was always this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's actually the opposite. But it doesn't really matter. As long as you're using the low E, which is the one closest to your chin, and then the 2nd string, which is the A string, and you go back and forth like that. So this is the way to start it. Just the first 2 strings, the top closest to your chin. 2, 4, 5, 4, 2. And when I say those numbers, that's the fret I'm talking about. 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4. And then if I palm mute it, doesn't it sound cool? Even if you don't know what you're doing, you just, it has to be in tune now. The low E and the A string. Now, regular guitar teachers will probably be angry at this because I'm not really teaching you the right way. We're not going through scales. We're not going through the whole chord. I'm just teaching you how to do something cool. This way, you want to keep doing it. Because if you're being taught the right way, a lot of people lose interest. So as long as you get some results, you'll keep experimenting and keep playing.